Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus. I'm back again, and I'm talking about men. I just did a video for you, short, and I wanted to come back and see if I can bring some clarity to it. I want you to understand that there are no men in America, or should I say, just so you'll be certain what I mean, there is no man in America. And for those same reasons that I say that no man exists in America, I guess I should say no man exists on the earth. And the reason that I say that is that we have been given a fake definition of a man. We have been told that a man makes babies. And if he's a man, he supports that baby and that mother, which might include food, clothing, shelter for certain. And that basically means that he got to have a job. And as the kid grows, or the children grow, it's going to require other necessities that are going to amass. And so, for those that make it, who are able to achieve these things, they follow the same basic principle as all the rest. It's dog eat dog. You are competing in everything, trying to get that paper so you can do the things that you do. On every occasion, you're going to find somebody that's ripping the people off. They're going to be millionaires and billionaires. Even those who play games and end up being billionaires or millionaires doing what they love doing, they too play a major role in the ripoff because the game is a ripoff. And when I say game, I'm talking about the whole picture. I'm not just talking about the sport. I'm talking about the whole picture of life that as it has been presented to us. It's a ripoff. Now, a man knows that it's a ripoff. And the reason that a man knows that it's a ripoff is because a man knows that the power, the real power, is invisible. And the evidence of that power is what gives it life. A man knows that God prepared that. When I say God, I'm talking about that invisible power that you can't see, but you sitting and standing on this earth and breathing the oxygen and the air and all and looking and seeing. That tells you we didn't do it. So there's another power that did it. And that's the power I'm talking about. That power that is responsible for me being here. And for some strange reason, open my eyes and I don't know why yours aren't. So what I'm saying is a man knows that. A man knows that every human being on the face of the earth desires peace, desires prosperity and freedom. Every man would require that, want to be educated, have health care. What they really want to do is to live the dream. Every man. Now, how do you know every man wants to do that? By the one single man that wants to do it. That one single man that wants to experience that type of life knows that every other man does as well. You're made that way. You are the evidence of that. Not only that, every man knows that life is supposed to be joyous and happy. That means that everybody who is on this earth participate in this life. You're not just here, but you participate in this life. A man knows that. And a man advocates that and teaches that. And you choose what you love doing. Every man knows that. It doesn't have to be the sports. It doesn't have to be singing and dancing. It can be engineering. It can be English. It can be geography. It can be podiatry. But they do their fingernails. They got a name for that too. Manicures, whatever. Loving it. That's what you came to do. You came, a man knows that, to do that for one another. You're on earth to be God to one another. Let me say that again. A man knows that you are on earth to be God to one another. God is invisible, but God lives in every human being that's breathing. And we are here to give that part of God a true expression amongst humankind so that we, just as we sit and breathe and look, will know that God in the singing, in the dancing, in the engineering, in the geography, all of that. And that's what you're to do, what you love doing. That's what you're here for. You're not here to make money. You're not here to compete against one another. You're not here to see who's the biggest. No. What does that say? That says to you that Donald Trump is not a man. He's a fluke, or should a better word be a punk. Now, for those of you who don't like that, I'll tell you something else. Barack Obama isn't a man. He's a punk as well. What am I saying? I'm saying that every so-called human male walking around here is a punk. And I call him a punk because he has chosen the world's way of doing stuff as opposed to doing God's way, the invisible power's way, the way of love, joy, happiness, and living your dreams. That's the way men represent. And you know what? Every time a man stands up and starts representing, he's killed. He's killed because that's part of the indoctrination. You know that they're killed. You don't know what life is all about. You don't want to be killed. And so you will stay a punk. You'll walk around as a punk, calling yourself a man. Get a nice car, several cars. Get your wife and some other booty too. And I'm just talking about all of you. I'm talking about your preachers too. You ain't nothing but a punk. You're not serving God. There's a guy on television, what is his name? Jennings. I mean, he's always using the scriptures to bring it to you, to bring it to you, to bring it to you, using the scripture to bring it to you. But as far as I can see, he's still a punk. Why? Because what is he doing? Just talking that stuff over and over and over and over. What is that doing to change the system of the way we do stuff all over the world? Nothing. Nothing. Now, it's okay to talk, but walk. Go out there and stand up. Go to the Congress. Look at the Supreme Court. No need of going. You got to teach them too. They ain't the men. They ain't nothing but punks. Who is trying to feed your baby when you can't? Who is trying to make sure that if you're going to have someone sick in your family, they have the adequate facility? If they're old, maybe a nursing home, you are doing something else and you're not there and can't be there. But they can get the same care that they can get from you. They can get it from people who love doing it, which might, well, I'm saying to you, we've been tricked. You've been lied to on every front, and your men are punks, straight up punks. Turn the TV on tonight and listen to what the punks been doing all day. Listen to them. They're gonna tell you who was doing what this punk did. And not only that, you're gonna have punks that's just like me sitting there telling you what these punks did. They punks too. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I say this to you because I've got the testimony. The talking and walking. I've been doing this for what, 40 years? At least 40 years. And guess what? The walking got me in jails, got me in prison, got me divorced, got me walking out of the military, got me doing what I could possibly do as an individual, as a single person. Talk and do this walking. Yeah. And the last video says how I brought my kids to the same level of everybody else who couldn't get that adequate education, that health care and stuff like that. Couldn't get it. My kids were in the same boat with you to let you know that I care. You know I care about my kids. And if I put them in the same boat with you, That means I care about you. And so I'm not just working for my kids. I'm working for all of us, my kids. Why? Because that's what a man does. Man don't leave you on the street, nothing to do. Nothing to do. I mean, really, nothing to do. So you walk around with your pants down, some of you. Others just walk around scheming. Others trying to gain, to master some notoriety some way or another. Any old kind of thing that has nothing to do with the beauty of life, has nothing to do with that God that created this earth. It's that punk that's trying to replace God. So I'm sitting here today calling you a punk. Every man, I put it, oh my God, I'm not talking about the man that came out wrong. Every male, we've been calling each other man so long till it just stuck. But I'm talking about the punks, those who all over the earth. We got punks who are running from one country to another, asking, "Can you help me?" They punking me out over there. They're trying to take my life. They raping me, and all of that stuff is bad. But what a punk do? A punk run and ask for help and try to drag and compete with dog eat dog and pitch out pennies here and there, and then tell you the power that's responsible for your being here. With all of that power, gonna bless you for that crap. No, that's a punk and lied to a punk. Now, why am I saying this to you? Because you're a punk. And I'm tired of you being a punk. I want to see a change in the society. I want to see poverty gone. And I want to see men standing up for it. And women, if they have to have some reason to have an abortion, I don't, what did God say? That God fix it. If God don't fix it, then the woman have to have an abortion. And let us be happy with one another. It's simple, ladies and gentlemen. It's simple, punks. There's a power. It's not government. That's just a supposedly a organization, the coming together of the people, a meeting of the minds of a role you want to play during a period in time. That ain't real. It's just a game. While you wait for the real to show up, now the real is here. The real is here, telling you a punk, and you've been led by punks, and you acting like a punk. Look at this crime and violence and killing and all this stuff happening around on the earth, on this globe. You think a man would put up with that? No. Before my man would put up with that, they'll be dying like flies. Go graciously and gladly. No, they left here because they wouldn't put up with that stuff. And a whole of that other part of the world is something that God got going on that we don't know anything about. We can feel confident that there's no shame in your game, whatever they might think. But walk around here thinking you somebody because you got a big bank account, thinking you somebody because you can grab women by the pussy when you get ready, thinking that you somebody because you comb your hair and then lay it down, thinking you somebody because you got all that makeup on your face trying to say you pretty. That's makeup. I'm not knocking it. I just want everybody to know it's makeup. You are more beautiful, much more beautiful. And why are you like that? Why are you trying to get beautiful like that? Because that's what punks like. That's what a punk like. A man wants a real woman, one that can stand beside him and feel glorious with him together. And that spirit that's in each rubs each other and lives. No, I think I'll leave it here. I think you might have a little bit of message. Okay, I want to thank you very much for listening. Till next time, goodbye. Mighty man.